Hello.
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 We got Nightbot back. Hell yeah.
Secretly doing some stuff. I'm recording the session on my end and splitting it at the break so that we can put things up on YouTube as two things.
Ooh.
Ooh. Yes, we have Nightbot back. So
Yay! Nightbot.
Nightbot
Back.
has joined the chat.
The chosen son has returned.
All right. So, welcome back. Basically, what is happening is our party has split, and they are chasing down some things to help perform a ritual to uncurse and unslime and defunkify Bjorn. All right. So, when we last left our intrepid adventurers, we have Sheer and Sullen running around in a wizarding college and most certainly not gonna get lost. And we have Bjorn, Scotty, and Annabelle, who went to a printing store to find a book and are now chasing down potential couriers. So we're going to jump. Banshee jokes. Anyway, we're going to jump back to Sheer and Sullen, who definitely got some great instructions on how to get to Harvey Hall.
Yeah, absolutely. It's like a vault.
Mm-hmm. And Sullen has taken off and is walking confidently.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
So it's 2 buildings to a bridge.
It's 1 building to a bridgeway to another building to 3 lefts to down.
Well, we go through the. Because they said we go through 2 buildings, and were they including this building? And then we go across the bridge, and then we do 3 lefts.
I think we leave this building and then we go through a building and then we go through a bridgeway and then we go through another building and then we go down. No, we make 3 lefts and then we go down some stairs and then we go out and then there's 2 more buildings.
Yeah.
And then in the way and we go through those and then there's a U-shaped building that we need to be in.
But if it's not U-shaped, you go back inside and you turn 3 times and then you go back out and it's U-shaped.
And then it's a U-shaped building, yes.
We're gonna die in this university, you know that.
I don't think we're going to die in the university. I think that we are very charming and attractive people, and we will be able to find additional instructions as we make our way across campus.
I don't know that these nerds appreciate us. And I just flip my hair and start walking
Whether
again.
or not they appreciate us, we will offer them 5 gold, apparently.
I would, honestly, that. I am disappointed in this college student for not taking 5 gold.
Got to lowball. You've got to say, listen, 2 silver, tell us exactly, draw us a map. You got to set your sights lower. The expectations low.
I should have chosen one who looked a little bit more burnt out. I went with the one who was too fresh-eyed. That's my mistake. Noted for next time.
I'll pick the next one. He'll be very disinterested in being here anymore, and he will absolutely skip class to help us.
I would love for both of you to make me separate investigation rolls.
Oh gosh, oh golly.
Can I guide Sheer?
I'm gonna say for this one, no, just because y'all have taken off.
Ooh, that's solid 8.
12.
Alright, I need to make sure that.
How do I roll so bad? I'm switching to real dice to see if it's still bad in real dice, guys. That's what I'm doing.
I feel like, I'm sorry, but with you, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't. You're right.
I have seen it across multiple games, multiple rolling products. It's just the same. Regale us with what you rolled.
I mean, I rolled an 8.
I thought you rolled a
Oh, I can roll the real
okay.
die.
Never
Let's see
mind,
what this one does. I rolled a natural 8 for an 11.
Okay. So with your 8 and your 12, you feel like you're following the directions fairly well. However, when you come out at the location where there should be a U-shaped building, it's actually shaped like an N, from what you can tell.
Oof. I don't
Like a lowercase n or an uppercase n? Because
like
lowercase n is just a U on its side.
The capital.
Neither of those are L's though, so I.
No, we're looking for a U-shaped building.
Yeah, but she said if it was shaped like an L, you go back in and you turn around.
Okay, so there's 3 sides to the building that we're in, and we've left it. There's a 75% chance that if we go out a different face of the building that we will be... No, there's a 25% chance that if we go out a different face of the building that it will be fine. So, concept.
Is there anyone else around?
We just walk around the building.
Yeah, there's fewer people because it's been about 10 minutes in between the conversation and at the start, the walking, and then this conversation. It's been roughly about 10 minutes. So there's a few stragglers, but not as many people out milling about in the halls.
Is anyone smoking?
We're still inside.
Oh, I thought we were outside.
Are we outside?
Yeah, if you walked out to be able to see the
see
other
the
building. Yeah.
Is there anyone smoking?
There is what looks like a grizzled old dragonborn with a Gandalf-style pipe.
Define old. Like Professor old or like very jaded grad student old?
Probably closer to Professor old.
I don't win with authority types.
Oh, yeah, I've got him. The authority types love me. That sounded weirder than I wanted it to. I just walked towards this dude. And let me just check my inventory real quick. Never mind.
You got this, Sheer. As she walks away, and I continue to stand there and light a cigarette of my own, I don't know.
Yeah, wait.
Devil may care attitude.
Yeah, I look back at Sullen and try and convey that it would have made way more sense for the other smoker to be over here. So I awkwardly pull out my tankard and just lean on the wall and take a drink. Campus is impressive, eh?
Are you drinking blood?
Oh, I mean, yes. Are you smoking? I don't have anything. We're here on official business. We're looking for.
Share.
Oh shit. Yes, if you'll take us to Harvey Hall.
Takes a puff of the pipe. Looks up in the sky. I suppose I could do that.
Excellent. I start to hand him the tankard and pull it back. You'll actually take us though, right?
Wait a minute. Are you... You're a knock, aren't you?
Knock? Like the little...
No, sorry, my accent's a bit... N-A-R-C. Narc.
Oh! No, what? What am I supposed to be knocking on you for? The blood that I am also drinking or taking us to the building. Are we not supposed to go to that building? Is that the thing?
Did Finnegan put you up to this?
I can...
Listen, I'll pay him back. I promise.
I put my hand on, I assume their large forearm, and I say, no. I assure you, I am just a random outsider. I don't know who that is. I'm just trying to find this building on other business. Here's some blood. And I pass them the tankard of blood.
They kind of like take it, swirl it a little bit, have a little sniff, you know, like it's a wine, and then take a drink. Interesting. How long have you been undead?
I mean, how about you take us where we're going, and on the way I will tell you how long I've been undead.
Go ahead and roll persuasion.
Yeah. Oh wait, am I good at that? I'm good at that, right? Shit.
Charisma caster, you better be.
Hey,
Jinx.
I'm bad at everything. Wait for this roll, though. I rolled a 6 and have a +9, so it's 15.
There you go. All right. Well, you're going the wrong direction, so come on. And actually takes you back through to where you started, and then goes in the opposite direction and then follows kind of the exact same path that you should have gone, but going opposite, as if the young student was turned around to begin with when she was describing. And so takes you, and you walk out, and the building is shaped like an L when you come out. He takes you back, turn around 3 times, go back out, and it is shaped like a U.
I follow, kind of sulking in the distance for like one building, and then I like run up and go, "Oh, hi, Sheer, where are we going? Great, wonderful." And then kind of
would have like whistled to you.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, I thought they were going to like lead us astray too. I was like, insight check? No insight check? Shit.
All right, let's go.
Excellent. So we just walk in, or is there another thing that we have to do? I ask the dragon whose name I totally...
This is Harvey Hall. I've got shit to do. I mean, like, just bamfs out of there.
That's fair. That's how I'd handle that situation as well. Okay.
I like the idea of he polymorphs, and as he does it, he yells "Bat!" like Laszlo, and then just.
Did he still have the tankard?
Oh, this is I'm drinking.
I'm just clarifying. You gotta clarify shit.
He gave the tankard back.
Next time you see him, he's gonna have a toothpick in his mouth and he's gonna be talking with an American accent.
Dragony Daytona.
Come here, Daytona.
Ragtona? I don't know.
Human dragon.
Human dragonborn.
So we're down with just walking in here. We think it's not gonna be normal, right?
I mean, it's a wizarding college. I think that it would be about as normal as we expect, but we should probably find somebody who's roughly at a level of burnout that we feel is going to, be helpful. Do you want to find someone and I'll find someone? Are you doing haste or slow?
I feel like we're going separate directions. I feel like we should get in there and maybe find like the TA lounge, and then we can split up and start offering gold in exchange for services. TAs are desperate people.
I wouldn't say I have any experience. I only have 4 gold. Oh no, I lied. I have 4 silver. I'm fine. We made out okay. I thought I had no money. Yeah, that sounds like a good plan.
Wait, okay, can we just clarify that? You have more than 4
I have
gold?
money. Yeah, I thought I didn't, but I do. Don't worry about it.
Okay, but let's try and lowball them. They are also college students, so hopefully they.
Yeah. We'll find people.
Okay, the TA lounge. So we'll boldly enter the building, people who know where they're going, I guess.
All right. So the kind of the main entrance. The main entrance to this building ends up being at the center of the U, and there are stone steps that go up, and as you enter in, the building has these very slick kind of tile, or almost kind of like a solid granite, large slabs that are the footprint of the ground, and it is very slick. If it were raining outside, you could imagine that people would be busting their ass in there frequently. And then as you walk in, you notice that the building on the outside doesn't actually match the inside of it. The building on the inside, there is a hallway that goes to the right that leads to a kind of an office area, and then there is a hallway that leads to the left that has a bunch of doors kind of going off the hallway, and then the building continues kind of rectangle straight back, and then off to the right there is a stairway that leads up, and then a stairway that goes down as well.
Okay.
Looking at this nonsense, I feel that we should stay together, maybe?
If you'd like to, one of my strategies first, I was just gonna linger in a stairwell until I find someone who looks like they're up to slightly annoyed / isolationist business, and then, corner them and ask if they'd like to make a quick buck. Listen, I'm very good at school, but also I was so good at school that I could fuck off in the corners, and I think that's exactly the kind of person that we're trying to find.
I don't disagree with you. I feel like lurking in the staircase without a visitor pass is going to get us kicked out.
I think that not having a visitor pass is probably the exact kind of attitude that we want to put out if we're trying to attract certain people. Look, you go get a visitor pass.
I wasn't gonna literally go get a visitor pass. I'm just saying, you're looking in the stairway, you're gonna look like a murderer.
Yeah, I kind of do always look like a murderer, but I think that it's important to own it.
I guess then we'll go in different directions looking like murderers.
Well, you look a lot less like a murderer. You look like you could very well be faculty. You're dressed really well. You've got an air of, importance and general knowledge. I know that I look like I'm dealing drugs at all times. So, play to our strengths.
Oh, okay. Well, pick a stairwell, and I'll try and do like a circle around you so I can message you all the time, I guess.
Yeah, okay. That sounds good. Are you still going to the TA situation? Because we can do this near the TA situation.
Yes, I think that's a good idea. Also, I feel like the TAs might be like smoking cigarettes in the stairwells, so this might all work out.
Possibly, yeah. So, wait, okay. We're looking for a do-gooder, but we're also looking for somebody who doesn't care. This is a difficult needle to thread.
Yeah, it's a very... Okay, how about we just...
We need one do-gooder and one person who doesn't care.
Yeah, I think that'll work out monetarily best for everybody involved.
Yes, I agree. Mm-hmm. Okay, who's on which duty? Because I
think we just have to stay in communication for it, because I feel like...
Yes, okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Handshake, let's do it.
High fives runs away.
Yeah, same.
As the party splits themselves further, we're going to flash back to...
So fucked.
Team Vikings plus Rogue.
We are shuffling to Sloane's parents' shop.
Yeah. Every day you're shuffling. So,
there had to be one today.
It wouldn't be us if there wasn't.
It's true.
Yeah, so you're able to, because this is a place you've been before, easily navigate back there, especially with Annie and her high investigation capabilities. It's easy peasy. So you enter into the shop that you've been before. Sullen, do me a favor, say a couple of things for me.
How now, brown cow? Hello, hi.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hello now, how? Okay.
Oh, hey, hi.
Oh, hey, hi. Got it.
Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you.
Is there anyone else in the shop?
No, there's not anyone else in the shop. There is... Hello. Hi. There is, Miriam. Meant to look these up. Sullen's parents' names. What are the...
Gigi and... yeah.
I don't know where I got Miriam. There we go. Gigi, here we go.
Is there a cart outside or anything also? Or, yeah.
You did not notice a cart.
Okay. Did we see one anywhere like on the street as we were approaching? Okay. All right. Cool.
Other than the one I ran into.
Aside from that one, yes.
Which I'm very much hoping was full of cabbages.
Oh, it had to have been.
My cabbages.
Yes, anyways, go on inside.
Yes. Hello again.
Hello.
We didn't expect to be back here so soon.
We're looking for a furball woman who may have stopped by here this morning.
Yes.
A bit more on the kind of the more prominent cow features.
Thoughts, I'm led to understand. We don't know her personally. We just
trying to catch up with her before she leaves town.
She hasn't stopped by. Daisy?
Yeah.
Yes. I have her shipment, but no, she hasn't stopped by yet.
Great. Actually, that's fantastic.
Yeah, we don't want anything nefarious or anything. She happens to be carrying a shipment of something we'd quite like to buy one of before she gets out of town.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yes. Well, I guess you're welcome to wait around here, if you like.
Yeah, if you don't mind. Actually, you probably know what we're looking for. I think Sullen sent you a sending.
Oh, that's right. That was a number of
Yeah,
days
that's us.
ago.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
I did get oh, that's right. You were the group. You were in here resupplying, adventuring.
A little while ago, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, I wasn't able to get a, both of the scrolls, but I was able to get, a slow scroll.
Really?
Oh, that's amazing. Yeah,
But I wasn't able to get both of them. However,
that's all right.
there's a bit of a markup on it just because things are getting a little, supplies are running a little thin.
How do you mean? Is something happening?
Well, there's always a little bit of trouble between King Stefan's territory and then Queen Regina's. Stefan has been upping the onslaughts. But there has been a number of supplies headed to the East Coast because it does seem like the Mardanian Empire is building up a force.
We've seen whisperings of that along our
Yeah.
way.
Heard a
I'm
little
sorry
bit
to hear
about
it's affecting you.
some of that.
Now, I assume you're trying to remove a curse, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be me.
She reaches down behind the desk and pulls out a small black metal box, puts it on the counter, and very gingerly opens it. Inside, there is a potion that has this almost blackish or like a green that is so dark that it is almost black, with these like neon green tendrils that's just kind of in this perpetual state of swirling as it is laying inside the box.
Does the box look familiar at all? Does it look anything like the box that we found the stone in the plain
Planar gem.
Lead.
the planar gem? That one, thank you.
Yeah.
No, this is just a plain. Like,
Okay.
It's not like a
Not,
magic
like, supposed to
or like
protect
a
it or anything,
lead-lined
like-
or anything.
Okay.
It's just a.
Okay, cool.
She went to Tiffany's.
Yeah,
That was my exact question. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
No,
cool.
no.
Anyways, yeah. Sorry.
It's like. There was a woman who came through town a few days ago, roughly a week. Is that better? Sorry. That came through town and she traded me this for some other things. But this is a hag's promise.
That
Um,
that would be amazing. Yeah. That.
It is a bit steep, though.
How much would you want for it?
Normally I'd want 9,000 gold. I can give it to you for 7.
All right.
And the scroll?
Scroll's gonna cost you 1,400 gold.
Okay.
Excuse me while I consult my inventory.
Yeah, I mean, do you mind if we wait around for Daisy before we make a final decision? But
And you mind putting it on hold for us, just in case we can solve the other components? But
I don't see why that wouldn't be a problem.
you're the
Thank you.
best.
Thank you.
I imagine you. Well, it's a bit of effort to put into researching all this, getting these things, so thank you. It might mean my life.
It honestly just is coincidence that that woman was passing through town and needed.
Hey, yeah, what's she look like?
She was quite striking. Had long dark hair. Had an interesting sword. Kind of
What
black
kind of sword?
with some red writing in it.
Ah. Was she a tiefling?
No. Human.
No. Ah, okay.
Scotty,
Uh-huh.
that description,
Uh-huh. Rings a bell?
so much so that you remember traversing through weird, odd locations. It's unclear, but you recall standing beside her as you play with your sister. No, you're watching yourself play with your sister. You overhear a conversation that you shouldn't be able to hear because you don't remember ever hearing it when you were a kid. It's a conversation between your mom and your dad. They're talking about a boy, a young man. How they need to protect him. That they know they're putting their lives and their children's lives at risk. Because if anyone found out, they would all be in danger. And then it flashes. And you're at a forge. And you're older. And your mother is there. And she's showing Bjorn how to hold the hammer properly. As she's teaching him how to become a blacksmith. You're watching your sister. What musical instrument does she play?
Man, it had a weird name. Hold on. The rebec. It's kind of like a violin.
Yeah. You're watching Civ play. It's not great. But then time passes And it gets better. And then more time passes. And it's almost the sweetest sound that you've ever heard. And there's a little bit of just fleeting pain in your chest. Not as a pain, but more as a you miss hearing that sound. And then you hear Natasha beside you go, "Look there." And as the song crescendos, there's this little glowing rift that emerges behind your sister. And Natasha asks, "Scotty, do you want to go to the Feywild?" Scotty, what do you do?
Scotty would have picked up the hammer and... Sure. I don't think I've ever gone. Sounds exciting.
I mean, you've been there before. You were there.
Oh yeah, timeline's jumpy.
Yeah, it's okay. You get used to it eventually.
It's a little disturbing.
Hopefully you don't have to do it so much to where it's hard to tell whether or not you're in the present or if you're in the past. Or sometimes you're in the future. Especially when we go here.
Oh boy, this sounds confusing. Just let me know when you want me to punch something.
Get ready. I think we're probably going to run into a Jabberwock as we go. And you and Natasha walk through to the Feywild. And then suddenly, as if no time had passed, you're back in the present.
I think as Bjorn is asking if she was a tiefling, Scotty's just gonna say, like, Natasha.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Yeah.
Come to think of it, I think that was the name she gave me.
We're familiar, at least. Had a few run-ins. Just kind of cross paths a bit. If you don't mind, I'm gonna step out, send Sol a message real quick, just let her know what we found.
You and Naima are alright, right? I mean, nothing...
We're fine. Sorry, the accent's gone.
No, you're fine.
We're fine.
No, of course, I just hate to bring anything to your door that you didn't deserve.
Oh. Many a lot has brought many a rot to our door. And we're still keeping it open.
Right. Well, and you made us those lovely pies last time we were here, too.
If you wait around long enough, I've got some more.
I'd like that. I don't really know whether I'm going to live that much longer. I might as well enjoy it.
Oh, hush up.
I don't.
Quit being morbid. As Annabelle is like stepping outside to and like pulling the sending stone out of her pocket. Yeah.
All right, Annabelle, sending to Sullen.
Yeah. Just gonna be like, okay. I should have thought through how I was gonna word this first. That's fine. Okay.
We've got 6 rings, so it's like bring, bring, you know.
Yeah.
He has a ringback tone.
Oh god.
You lose 5
Gigi
words
found
just
a
for
few
that.
components. Hag's Promise, and which one was it?
Slow?
Slow.
Slow Scroll. Possible lead on book? Not certain. Mom's stuff is expensive. I think that's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
May I respond?
If she has extra words, she'll just be like, real fucking expensive.
Yeah, you have one extra word.
Is Annabelle saying this out loud, or is she only thinking the sending?
She stepped outside for the...
Fair enough.
Yeah.
May I respond to this message?
Yes.
We're finding people can just find haste. Pay mum compliments. She knows but likes it. Dad's easier to get through. I don't think I need to tell him any other information.
Yeah, it's fine.
Words,
we'll
you can
look
make up
for
stuff.
book, maybe. I'm out of words.
Alright.
Okay, before Sheer walks away, I'm like ducking out. I'm gonna give her the rub. Giving her the information. We only need to find one person.
Then Annabelle will
Muted.
duck back inside
You're
to
muted.
read the others.
We can get back to us if you want.
Yeah, we'll pin. We'll stick with the shop for a little bit, and then
Scotty is going to look towards Bjorn and Annabelle like, I think Natasha's been traversing through the Feywild, and she'll kind of nod at the Hag's Promise. At least I think that's where that came from.
That would make sense, yeah.
Got a few more
What's
memories.
the read on Scotty here? Is she
Yeah!
saying a little...
Scotty seem okay?
You tell me, is she trying to hide it?
Does Scotty default to everything okay, or is that long gone?
You tell me?
that's,
No, I'm asking a DM.
what were you asking?
Does Scotty default to the everything's fine? Everything's fine.
How would you like to play this? Because you've just gotten a chunk of some of the stuff that was happening.
There's not a lingering effect at this point. I think she'd be shell shocked.
Okay.
And kind of like she's not hiding anything. She doesn't have that.
Yeah.
She does not have the charisma for that shit.
Bjorn probably kind of knows the look on her face too, so I think he'd kind of, Annabelle steps out and he's kind of doing the once over and nudges her, and he's like, "You all right?"
I think I just unlocked a few more memories. Just weird ones that, like, from childhood, but I shouldn't have been able to remember because I was standing from a different spot, could see myself, but I think it was because Natasha was with me and we were looking at it and we were hopping through.
The time that you were with her.
Yeah. And then she opened the door and I think we went to the Feywild.
Well, what did you see?
Oh, Natasha promised we were going to fight a Jabberwocky. But it was something with Civ. It must have been... There was red, like a rift was growing, and Natasha used that, I think, to open it up. And that's how we were able to get to the Feywild.
I wonder what part Civ has to do with Natasha's plan. She's given us fragments, but I never know whether everything she's saying is the truth.
I think Civ was just the key to open up the doorways. Whether or not she's still using her, or she's fine now, I think that's just what she needed her for, would be my guess. Never
Maybe,
seemed to
but
harm
what
her.
about you?
Well, she needed me to find Civ.
Exactly. The connection between you, it's... I don't know. Why do you think it came back now?
I mean, I think it has something to do with the Hag's Promise. Maybe just because it's... Maybe. Seems Feyweldy. Hag and all.
True.
I don't know.
Well, are you alright?
Yeah, just a little confused. She mentioned about sometimes being confused about where you are. So now I'm wondering if I'm in the present or if I'm in the future, if I'm in the past. I don't think I've been here before, though.
Oh, I think all of us are grappling with time lately,
Yeah.
but you more than most.
I don't know. You think maybe we need to find her?
Natasha?
Yeah, I don't know. That seems like a stretch. She doesn't seem extremely...
Well, if we ever truly need her, we do have the notes that she gave us.
That's true.
I'm admittedly still angry about what she did to you, but I don't know. I'm not gonna attack on sight, I suppose.
You two alright? What's happening? What I step out for like 2 seconds and I come back and you two both look like...
I had a thought. It was very confusing. I don't know what to do with it.
Bjorn kind of glances at
Okay.
Scotty in the sort of like, do you want to share or not way? Like he's gonna take the lead from her.
I shall turn back to Annabelle and kind of relay everything that she explained to Bjorn. Like, yeah.
That's a lot. Alright. Okay. Do you want to try and unpack that now, or deal with that later?
Let's deal with that later because we're on.
Okay.
We have a time crunch.
Yeah. Alright, so Solon said that they're gonna keep looking for someone who can do the fast spell, that one, and then to try talking to... I don't remember his dad's name, but him as well. I don't know.
No.
But that we can get the... I mean, we should... If they're looking for the person who's going to do the haste. That's it. Haste. That one. Then we can at least get the scroll. And then... I don't know. Wait and see about the book.
I think it's a good plan.
That's good. Yeah.
Gotta
Last
find a
resort.
watch. Or
You can always...
pocket watch or something too.
Clock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Some
here,
kind of clock.
GG, this is a strange request. Do you have any spare clocks around? I'm happy to pay for one.
Or maybe like a pawn shop nearby, or you could find like a pocket watch or something.
Oh, yeah, I think you're muted. Oh, never mind.
No, I was just going and looking for things. Jay's General Goods would have that easily available. Anything here would probably be a bit pricier than you'd want to spend.
I'm sure it'd be something quite special. We only need something basic.
Well, Caroline was also going to Jay's General Goods before she left town, so maybe one of us
We
run over
can-
that way and
Sure.
see if
Yeah.
we can stop her, get the clock, maybe
Mhm.
get the book that way, but then still keep someone here to make sure Daisy doesn't give Daisy
don't miss
something
her.
else to read, at least for the day until we can do this tonight.
We only need one copy.
Well, it still
that's
have to
true, that's
do the
true.
ritual
Stop her
before
from
she
reading.
reads it.
Yeah,
so
true.
we're-
Right.
Good point.
yeah,
Yeah.
Just convince her to read it
read something
tomorrow,
else.
I guess. I'm happy to run to the store, unless there's any reason not to.
All right.
I mean, you want company? I'm happy to stay at the shop if you want to go, Annabelle.
Sure, we can go. Yeah.
Sure, why not?
All right.
Staying where the pastries are going to be at.
Smart.
Priorities.
You know what? In fact, please do pick us up some pastry.
Yeah, say some for us.
If
Alright.
it's going to be my last night on Earth, I might as well have Gigi's pastries.
Quit with that kind of talk. What have we said? Come on now, let's just go.
All right.
You get hit with some crackling bolt as you go out the door. Positive thoughts!
Hey, he like sends Forge Sparks back at her.
Keep talking like you're gonna die, then you absolutely will. So let's just go. Come on.
I'm sorry, I call it gallows humor. It's
Yeah.
Spare the dying!
okay. Normally, I would say I'm not dying, but it's kind of a moot point.
But this
so-
time,
What? And I'm not supposed to make jokes.
no. We can, but you can't. Let's go.
Oh.
So when Daisy makes a point, it's a moo point.
I gotta
Because
go.
cows don't make any sense.
I quit.
It's a cow's opinion. It doesn't matter. It's just moo,
A friend's reference in this day and age?
right?
My Dame of Dragons!
More likely than you think.
Meanwhile, back at the wizarding school,
Hello.
college.
We just got split in the party. Let's go.
I passed all of this information on. It sounds like they can get a scroll at the shop. They're looking for other stuff. They might have their hands on a book. Was that the message? Forget. Yeah.
I was muted. Yes, that was the message. Yes.
I-
And also the Hag's promise
Next
that we
up.
had access to that as well.
Yeah, we have a slow. We
Yes.
have a lead on the book.
Yes.
And we have a very
Access to a Hag's
expensive
promise, but it's expensive.
Hag's promise. Yes.
Okay.
So we're looking for one sucker who will do haste for free, hopefully.
One haste who will hopefully, yes, do it for free.
All right, well, I guess let's turn on the charm. And I just make like a Tina Belcher noise and walk down the hallway.
Ellen is actively turning on the charm, but like very cool, very chill, very
It's like pops his leather jacket collar and leans against the wall.
Fluffing the feathers up. What?
yeah. Hey kid, do you want to do me a favor?
Do some magic.
Yeah. Magic. You want to play some Magic the Gathering?
It's a slippery slope, kids. Don't do it.
You want to buy some cardboard? Like,
Cardboard crack.
Hello, fellow kids.
Okay, I tell you what skill do you want to use to like find your target?
I feel like I can make an argument that Sullen has kind of rubbed elbows with like a type of person who is very good at reading people, and that is a survival skill for him. So if I can use survival for this, otherwise I will do just fucking blanket charisma, which might work a little better.
Okay, I like the idea of it being survival.
Okay.
And I kind of like the idea of the way this is going to go down is we're going to do a series of skill checks, almost like a skill challenge, where y'all are going to be going like back and forth. So think about it as like you're identifying your mark, or maybe a person who could lead you to a mark. So I like the survival aspect of it. So go ahead and roll me survival real quick.
Okay. The 21.
Awesome. Okay. So what I'm going to say is that like as you're kind of scoping out the stairs, you've kind of noticed that while there's not a lot of people milling about, you do see like there was one person who, as y'all were coming into the building, and then like as you got the sending, you kind of got distracted, but you're still like eyes on that staircase. And there was like one person who was at the top of the stairs who then like ran all the way to the bottom of the stairs. And then you saw them like a few like moments later come back up. And that there was another person who also kind of did the like that same pattern. Whereas that you've also kind of like clocked that there are people who've like come in from the outside, and they've either like they've pretty much gone either up and then like never came back, or they've gone downstairs and never come back. So what you're like kind of the 2 cents that you're taking away from this is that you've probably clocked that the people who are like frazzled, who are kind of doing that like fast going up and down the stairs, are probably grad students who are setting stuff up, whereas the others who either go upstairs or go downstairs kind of look younger, like maybe they're the college students who are either like going to their class or going to their special study session, going to their research thing, whereas like the grad students are clearly like doing something at the top of the building as well as at the very bottom of the building.
Okay. I'm gonna try, and I'm an art student slash like very, burnout kid, and I think that he knows that he looks like that. So I think that he's gonna try and find one that might say yes to a smoke. He's gonna find one that like might say yes. It's very gaunt on the eyes, or like the little nicotine shakes, or like they're holding an empty coffee that they've thrown away, like that kind of person. And he's gonna walk past them with a cigarette in his lip, and he's gonna bump into them, and it's gonna fall when he like reaches this person.
All right. So there is a halfling woman who has like short cropped red hair, who like is on her way coming down the stairs and is about to make the turn to continue to go down. In her hands, she has like a notepad, but then also has like a armful of scrolls, and you can tell that she has this like coffee mug it's that mug that has like the stain all around it, where it's like you basically use it daily, you rinse it out, and then like you take it home. Hopefully you remember to take it home at the end of the week to wash it, but maybe you don't, and then you're still just like, fuck it, keep going. And so like you find your mark, and yeah, like nails are a little yellow, not too bad, but just like a little bit.
He's doing like the action of like taking something out of his breast pocket, and he puts it in, and then he's going to put it away in his breast, like the package, packet, I guess it's like a little case, like in his breast pocket, and he like bumps into her, and it like goes flying, and it's timed where she's gonna step on it.
I would love for you to make me a performance check.
Okay. Oh, it's gonna be hard. Oh, I got a 18.
That's beautiful. Okay. Or as Brennan likes to say, incredible. Okay. Incredible.
Oh shit, I'm so sorry. That's my fault. Are you okay? Like, I assume he's like trying to help her like keep the stack of books and the scrolls together.
Artfully. Oh. Damn.
Listen, it's no big deal. Actually, I have extra. Like, do you want one? I've another one. I'm about to head outside. Like, if you want one, like, no big deal. I'm so sorry for bumping into you. Here you go. Like, if you want one.
Oh, I mean, you know what? Fuck it. I'll quit tomorrow. And takes it and Like,
Here, let me carry some of those scrolls for you. I'll, if we're both headed to the same place, and he kind of like goes to hold a hand out to help her.
She very gratefully takes it.
Okay, he's gonna grab things, and if Sheer is behind him, he's gonna like, a really big. I don't know if she's still there, but he's gonna signal that they're going somewhere.
Yeah, the lady will continue to take you downstairs, and as you kind of it's the college building where you have the split level flights where but it's also like kind of thinking at a university where the old buildings in the university that have the stone steps inside that are just a little taller than a normal step. So when you constantly are going up and down those steps, you feel it, and it's that So she takes you down the steps, and there is a kind of to the left is where the bathrooms would be, but to the right there is a space that is kind of like a smallish space, but you see a number of young wizards just kind of waiting, and then there'll be a what looks like another one of these grad students who comes out holding a clipboard and calls out one of their names, and then that one gets up and follows them back, and then takes them back through this big double door. And as it opens up, you can see just a quick glance that there are these little rooms off the side of the hallway that every so often you see a streak of arcane energy just kind of flash coming from the doors, and then coming from underneath some of the closed doors. You swear you hear some animals noises, transmutation, and then you're oh yeah, transmutation, this makes sense. And the woman kind of ushers you past this little waiting area, and off to the right is a door that leads to the outside, and it has this little patio area where you can tell this is the smokers lounge. This is the smokers area. Yeah.
Okay. He's taking a very careful mental inventory of the way that we have gone down the stairs so that he can find his way back up the stairs. But he all the while is juggling they're juggling the scrolls. He's tucked the little cigarette behind his ear, on the side that's shaved. He's trying to sort of keep things, and it's just sort of quietly following along, and is kind of addressing her. She seems relatively capable. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. As soon as they're outside, he offers her a light, and kind of gives her a second to sort herself out.
Thanks. I should have fucking quit after undergrad. It's not worth it. Student. Yeah.
I'm sorry. It's the doldrums of education, but once you're out there in the real world, it really does start to make a difference. At least you hope it does. And you're never really sure, but, I speak from experience. You get those moments that sort of propel you into feeling like maybe it's working every 3 months or so, and then you hills and valleys, right?
Or maybe this institution is just collectively gaslighting everyone and is paying off of the undervalued labor that we are all putting out, and eventually this institution will collapse because it can't handle this, because everybody's starting to learn that they have value.
Yeah. You know, I think that's really brilliant. I think that's really smart.
Thanks. What's your name?
Oh, it's Solin. It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. My name is Rithias.
Okay. Nice to meet you, Rithias. He, like, takes a second long drag on the cigarette, you know, pushing the charisma really far. You transmutation?
Yeah.
Is that your major or your minor?
Major.
Cool.
You can make so much more money as a divination wizard than you can as a transmutation wizard. And so I'm kind of regretting it, but I never, like, those classes are just, they're so hard. This just comes easier to me.
You know, do you want to be working with a, you know, patient base that's looking for answers, or do you want to give people the answers, you know?
I mean, I guess that's true, but...
Yeah. I get it. So, actually, it's funny that I run into you, because I think you're kind of exactly the person that I was looking for. Do you know how to do a haste?
Of course I know how to do a haste.
Are you busy tonight? Listen, no funny business going on. This is intellectual to intellectual. I'm running a very small student collective, and we have a little bit of a problem on our hands.
Make me a persuasion check.
Got it. A 5. I rolled really bad.
Ooh, I mean, it's tonight. I'm in my 3-hour seminar on transfigurative thought. It basically goes from like 7 p.m. till 10 p.m. I'm pretty.
When did you get
deep
here?
into that. I have been here since 4:30 this morning.
Okay, so you've been here since 4:30 this morning, but you're about to go attend a lecture that you could skip in lieu of dinner?
It meets once a week. If I skip it, I'm fucked.
Yeah, but a fox like you has got to have, like, friends who can take notes for her, right?
Doesn't exactly work that way. There's 5 people in the class.
Oh,
Plus
God.
the professor.
Oh, no. Okay, well, I can offer you something for the road if you'd like, but I really could use the help if you could accept a little coin and, you know, perhaps a shot to make that class a little more interesting.
I'll think about it, but I really need to get back to setting up my study. Thanks for the she goes back inside.
Wait, hold on. Before you go, listen. A friend of mine is really sick, and I know that this is like the worst thing. I sound like an absolute panhandler, but a friend of mine, okay, maybe slightly more than a friend of mine, is quite ill, and I need somebody to cast a single spell. It's a 3rd level, it's nothing, it's a cakewalk for you. I can give you 10 gold if you do it. It'll take you 5 minutes. I can meet you here after class, or I can give you the address. It's in the building. I just need 5 minutes of your time. I'll give you as many cigarettes as you want in addition, and a drink, and I don't know, I'll hug you, and coming from me, that means a lot. I don't touch people, and I'm not interested. This is not weird. I care about him a lot.
Make me a persuasion check. This is going to determine whether or not, just for transparency, this is going to determine whether or not she walks away from you versus gives you a price.
Okay. Just flat persuasion?
Or just flat persuasion.
Can I guide myself?
I will allow it.
Okay. I got a natural 20. Okay, I'm good.
Okay. She was like, okay. It's gonna cost you 1,500 gold.
He looks at her. He like knows he's already pressed his luck. I can do 800. It's literally all I've got in my pocket other than, I don't know, 6 copper.
$1,300 because I think you're resourceful.
Can I send a message real quick?
Sure. In fact, tell you what. Because I really have to go set up my study so that I can run it.
Totally understand.
Meet me back here. 3 hours. When I'm done running my sessions. If you can't have the money, no show, not a problem. I'll just go upstairs, hang out, wait for my class, work on my projects like I'd normally do. If you come with the money, then I'll cast the spell for you.
Sounds like a deal.
And then she heads back.
You know what, before you go, you're cooler than I thought you looked.
I'll take it.
It's the little nod.
Yeah.
It's the little like, hey. I'm gonna send a message to Sheer as quick as possible, and I'm gonna give her like, a good 2 or 3 minutes like head start to kind of come down from the anxiety, and then I'm gonna head inside. Yeah. Message to Sheer is just, I got someone to do it. How much did she say? 1,300?
Yeah.
I need 500 gold. But we're golden. I'll meet you back.
You are muted.
You're muted. You are so muted.
I kind of want a shirt that says, Kai, you're muted.
Hey, I'm just trying to not make you hear my keyboard and my clickety clacks and my playing with dice and all my bullshit. I feel like she would hear that message though. I'd be like, that price seems a little steep. And like the ploy that she had was she was just going to walk down this hall. I assume there are bathrooms in this sad TA hall with the flickering light overhead and whatnot.
Did you go downstairs or are you still in the middle?
You said there was one that was like an office side, right?
Yeah, so from where you are in the entrance to the right there are bathrooms that are kind of turn right, go down that hallway. To your left is some bathrooms, and then to the right is like some cubbies where like the faculty mail stuff is, and then an open area that has like a half wall and an office that has a handful of looks like there's another office back that has a closed door. It says department chair, and then there are 3 desks in the middle of this open area. You can also hear a commotion coming from like the side room where a commotion where it looks like there's some kind of like device that is like printing out scrolls or something, but it appears like someone is like having some trouble with that device and is muttering and like trying to like pull it apart and look at it and shaking things and then putting it back and closing it.
I have a line of sight to this device situation.
Yeah.
Is this like something that I would know is making a certain type of scroll, or is it making like, you know, the student newsletter?
It's not like you would know that it's not a magical scroll. That is not how magic scrolls are printed.
Maybe there's an industrial magic revolution going on.
Maybe.
But if that's not the case, I'm gonna go ahead and go to the chair's office.
Excuse me. Where do you think you're going?
I just hold out like a crest of my family and just walk in.
Unfortunately, the door that is closed is also locked, so you are thwarted by the locked door. Excuse me. The chair is not here. He's teaching class upstairs. May I help you?
What room is he teaching in, please?
What is your business here? Who are you?
I am Sheer of the Jinn. Me and my family have business with the dean. It's not a dean. What the fuck is he? Does it say on the door?
It's on the door. It says Professor Barrand.
We have business with Professor Barrand. He has work that we sent out for. I'm here to collect.
Well, why don't you wait? See, there's some chairs right here for waiting. Please wait.
I do not have time to wait. I came all the way here, and I'm just like leaning over her and like letting just like my eyes kind of like fill with blackness. Came all the way here from a far off place, and it has been a very long journey, and we are scheduled to meet now.
Please make me an intimidation check at advantage.
Oh, advantage? Please, Lord. 26.
Okay, why don't if you're okay with it, please, if you'd kindly just wait here. I'll go upstairs and retrieve him now so it doesn't disrupt the class too much. Is that okay? I will get him right now.
By all means.
And she just, as if she could not get away from you fast enough, runs up or runs away. In the I think, however, we're going to switch back to our Vikings and Annabelle. So I believe it was Annabelle and Bjorn who ran off to go to the Jay's General Store.
Mm-hmm.
And we don't have to fully RP this out, but you are able to easy peasy, lemon squeezy, 2 gold, get you a clock.
Do they carry books?
The general store has a handful of books, but
what I'm really looking for is, you know, at CVS, they've got like the shitty, horny section next to the checkout.
Also, this is where
feels like
Caroline was
deja vu.
supposed to go.
Yeah. So, I'll say as you're looking for the book, you hear a commotion outside.
Gonna go check that out.
And you hear a "Stop, thief!"
We will proceed
you
to
Going outside to take a look, yeah.
And you see a very distressed Furbolg who's pointing, and it looks like a rather large Goliath has carrying a wooden box is just bolting
Okay.
in the
okay.
opposite direction.
I'll start running after him.
Yeah, I'll follow after. Yeah.
All right, make me some dexterity checks.
Does the
All right.
furball match the description of
Caroline. Yes.
Gray?
You see a
Okay.
gray Furbolg wearing like a pink jacket.
Wonderful.
Awesome.
Looks at Annabelle, starts booking it.
Yeah, same. Booking it right after you.
I
Come
will
on,
say
D&D
a dex,
Beyond.
like make me acrobatics or athletics, whichever.
Oh, in
Thank
that
you.
case.
Love to see it. Oh, it's not a good dice night.
No, it's not.
13.
Oh, it's not.
Also 13.
Okay.
But I have... I can go 80 if I sprint.
I can go 75.
Yes.
I swear to God, we are going to retrieve one smut book quest in this goddamn
gonna
campaign.
Someone
I'm
else from
faster
reading
than
me.
your average bear.
All right. So you both got a success that round, so you were able to
cool.
gain some ground. Go ahead and make me another set of checks.
All right.
All right.
That's more like it.
No, not
That's
one.
better. Oh no. I got a 22.
All right.
Ugh.
Bjorn, as this is going, so like it's
The cow is
in
part again.
kind of like it's in a bustling street, and the Goliath looks over their shoulder, sees that y'all are giving chase, and then starts throwing things into the path and like knocking stuff over as they're running. Annabelle, you see the this starting to happen, and like it's nothing, you just continue to run and parkour and make your way through this bustling street. Bjorn, you do slow down a little bit, but you're like, okay, Annabelle's still holding strong. I'm gonna keep pushing on because you want to be able to make sure that you can get there as soon as possible. Give me another set of checks.
All right.
How close am I to him now?
If you get to the point of, if you succeed on this one, because I'm rolling contested against y'all. If you succeed on this one, you will be basically on.
Cool. Awesome.
person.
At this point, could I dig it in my pocket and take out a handful of ball bearings and just roll them under his feet?
Absolutely.
Toward them. Fantastic.
Absolutely, especially based on what I just rolled. I rolled the
Love
first.
it.
It was like a 4, a 6, and then a 9. So yes,
26.
you roll the ball bearings. This person, like comic style, goes. Unfortunately, as they do that as well, the crate goes into the air
Right.
as
Bjorn!
as y'all are.
26.
All right.
25.
Yeah. This was for the this. Okay, so what I'm gonna say now is, what are y'all doing? How are you doing this? The crate is going into the air.
On the crate's going in the air. I think Bjorn is trying to catch the crate.
Okay. Make me
Yeah.
an athletics check to
Okay.
catch the crate.
I'll try to kind of like reach. My mage hand can't hold much, but I'll try to kind of like reach out, just try to like catch like from the other side to kind of like, if it starts to tip out of Bjorn's hands, and try to get like help so it doesn't fall.
17.
17.
Perfect. You catch the crate. You feel it kind of like crack a little bit, but not too bad. It's still intact. Normally you wouldn't feel a thing, but you're now kind of like, I may feel this in the morning. It's that kind of like, I may be a little bruised. I may feel this in the morning kind of feeling. That like I'm working out and I'm doing things, but I'm also like kind of sick and just pushed myself a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
So, but you have successfully caught the crate. And the Goliath is not going to be able to get away.
I think Annabelle's going to turn to the Goliath and just be like, what the hell?
What the hell?
Really? You're going to try and turn that on us?
Really?
After you
stole this.
Okay, alright. Let's... Annabelle's turning around and walking away from this person.
Don't try it again. And then, like, walks away.
What the aren't you in the guild? And, like... At Annabelle.
First rule of the guild, you don't talk about it. What the hell? It goes back to a little bit closer. Usually I don't give a shit, but this time, come on. This time, no.
Listen, we have our own agenda, but in this case, it happened to... No.
Go find another mark.
Alright. You have a crate. And then the furball comes like a few beats later. Oh. Okay.
Hi.
Yes. Y'all ran very fast. Oh, that was impressive. Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you so much.
Yeah. This might be a little forward. Are you Daisy? Sorry, no, you're Caroline.
Caroline. Yeah.
Daisy's the other.
Daisy's a cow.
So we heard, yeah.
No, yep, I'm Caroline.
We were looking for you, actually.
You were looking for me?
Well, say we stopped by the... We met Beauregard, and we were... it's a bit of a weird request. We were hoping to buy one of these copies.
It's a bit weird.
Yeah.
Well, okay, so actually the truth is that a friend of mine, very eccentric, long story, looking to be the very first person in the entire world to read a book. So the printer led us to understand that you were in possession of one of the shipments that had just gone out today.
Oh, yeah, okay. Well, I suppose that,
But make sure our friend doesn't say anything about what's in the book so it doesn't spoil things.
No.
Are you okay? Do you need to take a minute?
It's cool. So, I suppose that, that since you helped me, and well, that crate is a little bit damaged. It's not damaged enough. It should be damaged more. It should be damaged more in the accident.
Maybe something fell out.
Happened.
You're trying to like pull one of the boards off the side, like
that. Maybe there was an accident.
And maybe you lost a copy.
And maybe I lost a copy because it sure would have been a shame if like a copy fell in that puddle over there.
It sure would, wouldn't it?
Would have been.
And you can't sell that if it's damaged.
And then, of course, we were happy to help you repair the box so that nobody else reads the book for a little while.
Yeah. So, I mean, I feel like I have a really great story about how this Goliath tried to steal the crate, and then these two strangers came up and took it upon themselves to help me out.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
Here you
Bjorn,
go.
you're taking the all right.
Yeah, he's like prying the board like a little more open on the cracked side. Yeah. Extracting a book.
You extract Beverly Ward's Bad Heroine's Guide to Love.
Looks at the cover, doesn't comment. Puts the board back.
It's definitely got like the romance cover vibes.
Excellent.
Can I put this for you somewhere back in your cart or
Oh
something?
yeah, just back in the cart's fine.
He will hopefully carry it back to the cart.
You now have a copy of a book that you
Excellent.
hope has never been read.
Well, I hope you have a good journey.
Thanks.
With no more Goliaths in need of slightly horny romance books, but anyway.
Is the Goliath still on the street? Hold on. Or have they disappeared by now?
They've disappeared.
Shit. Okay. Never mind. I had a thought. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay.
I like to Annabelle. It is weird, right, that he would steal that? Maybe it was random.
Well. Can I assume that the guild he was talking about was Nefaris's guild?
Make me. I will say make me an insight check.
Okay. Not bad, not bad. That is a 16.
Absolutely.
Okay. All right. I think he said something that makes me think that he's working for Nefaris. And we did ask her for help with this whole thing.
Right.
So he may have been trying to do the same thing we are.
I hope so.
In which case, I might be in trouble. But it's fine. It's fine.
Well, you didn't know. Surely you can just explain.
If it comes up. If it
we
comes
didn't
up.
really hurt him.
No, we didn't. We just embarrassed him. Yeah.
Now we just need to stop Daisy from reading the book.
Yeah.
Yes.
If she still has her shipment. If this isn't like an organized thing, which is possible.
True.
Let's see if we can find them. Yeah. Yes.
I was just going to try to buy other romance books and
I mean, that works
read
too.
those first.
I do like that plan. Yeah.
I'm
just saying if I just had the thought that if Nefaris had hired someone to steal this shipment, she probably did get people to take care of the others as well.
To make sure that
Or it's possible.
nobody
To make
read
sure
them.
to make certain that they don't get read.
God, this poor author.
Right?
All right. Well, we got the clock.
Yeah.
I might as well pick up a couple of romance novels if there are any.
Wouldn't hurt. Yeah. Let me go
Otherwise-
meet back up with Scatty.
Yeah, I suppose we'll head back. Annabelle, I know you said not to be morbid, but well, thank you for having my back so often.
What else am I gonna do?
Plenty of things in the world.
Not in this case.
I just, if the worst happens, I hope you are well.
Thanks.
You're important to me,
Likewise.
I hate to see any harm come to you, that's all. But,
Yeah, same to you. That's why we're doing all this.
I know.
You know you can call me Annie if you want.
I like that.
Come on, let's go.
All right. Clearly, I have some pornography to buy. He'll do that.
5 silver gets you a handful of different romance novels.
Hailed by a bunch of them. Yeah. I'm sure that the attendant is like, okay.
Meanwhile, Scotty.
Scotty has corralled Solon's dad and is like trying to go through all the books. Like, okay, but do you have any coloring books? Like trying to find something entertaining. We need to distract her because she has no idea that book is a smut book. So she is just trying to find the most entertaining thing to try and trade off with Daisy.
An illustrated Kama Sutra.
We have a new quest now. We have a new main quest. Throw everything else off the board.
Yeah, he's able to rustle up a like a couple of kind of think it's more along the lines of like artsy adult coloring books kind of vibe to them, and is showing you that. But as you're kind of corralling Nymor, there's a ding or a jingle of a door opening, and Gigi, you'll never guess, but my sorry that I'm doing the Tito voice. It's not Tito.
Just panic throughout the party.
Yeah. Yeah, you'll never guess, but there was this, like, there were some thieves who came and just stole my shipment from we've said
Which
it
way did they go?
wrong so many times. It's was it scroll? Print you scroll? Damn it.
Scroll you print.
Scroll you print. That's
Which
it.
way did they go?
Oh, well, that was a little ways. It was back. I don't know. There were a lot of, or there were a few of them. They kind of did like a bunch of handoff things. I couldn't catch up to them. They felt very organized or professional. It's a shame. I was planning on reading that book on my journey.
Ooh. I got nothing.
Anyway, got my shipment and they exchange.
The plan falls apart at Scotty once again.
Scotty doesn't know, you know. Scotty doesn't know.
I don't know.
Scotty doesn't know.
Doesn't know. And with that, we're going to switch back to Sheer. So a few moments pass, and
I'm absolutely trying to do the thing where you look extremely comfortable in somebody else's space. Like trying different chairs like very quickly. Like his desk chair, I'm trying to do feet up, feet down, feet up, feet down. Feet up. Not his, I assume, very messy desk.
oh yes, this office is
Not very good chair.
no bad chair. There are stacks upon stacks of paper all over the desk. You can't even figure out where there is a work surface, if there is a work surface, because everything is just open books on top of open books, books on shelves, papers everywhere, lots and lots of different stacks.
So I do the thing where I lean back in his chair and it leans back a little too far and I scare myself. And then I'm like, what book looks the least out of print this one, and I like put my heels up on it and sort of am engaging my core to make sure the chair doesn't fall too far back, and just trying to look like I own his office when he comes in.
And a few moments pass, and with a kind of like whoosh with the robes, there is a the tall version of the 80s cartoon Dungeon Master is standing. So like little like hook nose, bald, white hair on the side, red robes, but tall, kind of, but still kind of like portly.
Trying to look real cool, real relaxed.
What are you doing in my office?
I do apologize. I did have to lie to your receptionist a bit. You seem like a man who knows the world, though. I am Sheer of the House Jin, the island of Yulgrath. Have you heard of my family?
I have.
Well, you know that we can offer services of value, and I am currently here looking for a service of value. And from my documents satchel, which can like produce simple contracts, I pretty much pull out something that has like the family header on it, and it pretty much is like a "we owe you one thing," because fancy words contract thing, and set it on top of the tallest pile of things facing him and his desk. I need a few spells, and this can be far more valuable than 2 third-level spells to you.
Make me a persuasion check.
Okay. 23?
Okay. What do you need and when do you need it by?
As soon as possible. Hopefully this evening. We need a haste and a slow.
Need a scroll, or do you need someone to cast the spell?
I'd do it with a scroll. It might save someone some effort if it were just something they could do.
It can easily get you... Hang on. And then he goes and whispers something to his receptionist, and then he'll come back in, be like, we're checking to see what we have in surplus right now. It'll be a few minutes. And
oh god.
The way this will work is if I will give you the option, because I know how you feel about rolling. Whoever wants to roll roll me a d6. If it's 1 through 3, the scroll that's available is slow. If 4 through 6, it's haste.
I'll just do it. I'll do it. What was that, a D6?
You got this.
Believe in the spirit of the dice. 5?
We got a haste.
That's the right one, right?
That's the right one.
Okay. Yeah.
That's what we want, yeah.
You did it.
So, in a few minutes pass and present you with a scroll of haste.
I'll do the thing where you stand up very abruptly and sort of check it, roll it back up, sign the document that I put on that tall stack of precarious books and papers, roll it up and seal it for him and hand it to him. I appreciate that you could help me with this, and I hope that we can have future dealings and exchange knowledge and services. And then I just like shake his hand and leave the room.
He shakes your hand and is like, maybe don't terrify my assistant next time.
No promises, but I'll do my best. She was excellent at her job. She really tried to not be intimidated, but sometimes. You gotta get things done?
He nods, and then goes back out and goes back to his class that he was teaching. And
I undignifiedly, like, shuffle run to find Sullen. Like, Sullen.
Shit, you didn't answer my message.
Oh, I said I got haste.
Oh, okay, all right. Well, we need somebody to cast it at the same time as you, right?
You have Hazel.
Oh.
Oh, Hazel, okay.
I think Blaze knows someone who can do it. That's...
Probably, yeah. Well,
Yeah.
if we have no need for what I set up, then, I mean, we can just kind of get out of here.
Plus, it saves you a bunch of cigarettes.
Yeah, and a lot of money. Okay.
So the little spellcasters go shuffling back through the... It's not night yet.
No.
It's like midday.
We were meeting
Yeah.
for lunch.
Yeah.
So I don't
We-
know if we're still...
So we go shuffling back through the midday shadows.
Yeah.
Well, we don't. So we don't know that you guys got the scrolls.
Message
I can
them.
send
We were heading back
Hey,
to
let's-
meet up with Scotty.
Yeah, let's resolve
Yes.
let's get Scotty and this crew back together,
Yes.
and then we can reconvene the groups.
Yeah.
Connect all
So
the
we buy
threads.
things. We scurry back to the shop.
Yeah.
Can we sending stone them that we have the
We
thing?
used the sending stone already today.
You used your sending stone.
We
We
only have-
haven't used our charge in it.
It
Because
only
they
has-
each have...
No, it has one going.
It's
It's just
either
one
one.
exchange.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can cast a sending
Yeah.
if we want to tell them not to buy a scroll.
We do need a scroll.
Or to
We still
buy
need
a
that
scroll.
one.
We still need
Yeah.
the slow one.
Okay.
Yeah. We're all set. We gotta shuffle back, I think.
Okay.
The one thing I will say is that you technically Sullen's deal is 100 gold cheaper than the purchase of the scroll. if you want to
Right.
think about that.
Yeah.
Because Lady said she'd do it for 1,300. The scroll is priced at 1,400.
Yes. I don't think Annabelle told Sullen the price, only that we had found the
right.
scroll. Right.
Mhm.
Correct.
We also, to the group, got something for free in this other scroll.
Right. So it's up to you, Sullen, whether you want to message us. Or you just wanna
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I'd say, like, I feel like I would only tell them that we got a scroll, because I don't know how much.
Yeah.
I don't know the 100 gold differential. So I'll just say, we've got it on our way back now.
Okay.
Cool.
Got it on our way back. Do we have a book?
Who was this message to?
Who are you sending?
Annabelle.
Got the book. Can buy scroll here now, or wait after talking shit you can't reply back. See you in a bit.
And I have one more spell slot.
I'll use all my higher levels on this.
All right. Let's go ahead and if sending stuff. Let's have the Annabelle and Bjorn reconvene with Scotty.
Scotty is helping Sullen's dad pull all the coloring books back. When she sees him walk in, she's like, "It's bad, guys. The Daisy
What?
got robbed. All the books got spread."
She was here?
She didn't. Well, she came here, but like she got robbed before she got here. I didn't even have a chance to try and chase it down. But
So
how about did you guys
someone
find one?
else? We found Caroline, and someone tried to steal her shipment, but we were able to help her out. And
Yeah, but our thief said something a little strange to Annabelle.
kind of pull Scotty over and just pull Scotty in to whisper, so he doesn't quite so loud. Just kind of huddle in a corner.
GG about pastries.
Yeah. Well, so you know how we kind of asked Nefaris for help with this whole thing too?
Uh-huh.
The thief said that he was with the guild and was like, "Oh, aren't you with the guild too?" And I was like, "Well, I mean, yeah." And I didn't think of it until he was gone. But I think that maybe what happened to Daisy was also them and Nefaris trying to get the same thing that we are. So, I think it is probably safe to say that no one's reading the other stolen books if it's Nefaris giving the orders and she knows that parameter. So
That's a lot of ifs, and that's a lot of books in the wild. So I think we're on a time crunch to try and do this.
I agree. Yeah.
And also too, do the components get used if one of them's not right? So are we going to lose the spell scrolls if the book isn't right, and then we have to start over again?
That I don't know. Hey, Gigi.
Yes.
A quick question. With all of this curse stuff, would you happen to know if one of the components that we had was wrong, if it was if there's something off about it, would it get consumed by the spell anyways and then it not work, or do you think we would get a chance to try again the objects?
So as part of the ritual, you
Yeah.
need the
this,
one
this, and
thing
this,
that
and if one of those things was not quite right.
In order to have the clock that runs backwards, you would have to consume the spell scroll would get consumed by casting those
that makes
two
sense.
spells.
Yeah.
But if the other components weren't right, the ritual just wouldn't be successful.
But we would, so like, say in theory, if we like, if something was off with the clock, but we had two other components, we would still have those two. You think?
You would
like they wouldn't be consumed by the attempt.
You would not have the scrolls. You would have a clock that runs backwards for an hour.
Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah. All right.
That's good. At least we won't have to track them all down again. Then it's just a.
Or
I still think we should try and.
However many minutes that spell lasts. I think it's only 10 minutes, actually.
I don't know.
I think, both of those only last.
Well, we probably want to make sure we do it in the shop then. So if something doesn't work, we can quick buy the hag's potion.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah. Would that be possible? For us to do this kind of ritual here someplace, JJ?
The back room is actually fairly well kitted for it.
That would be fantastic.
I am. Well,
if you don't mind,
maybe we should.
Maybe we should meet up with the others and just let them know what we found.
The bell jingles and Sheer and Sullen walk in.
Oh, hey!
We have good news, we have bad news.
Okay. Well, we have what I believe to be mostly good news for a spell.
That's better.
That's good, yeah.
Mostly good news then.
Oh, fill them in.
Yeah.
On everything.
Yeah. Fill them in.
Yeah.
All right, so good job, Sheer. You got the spell of haste. Do we just want to?
Thank you.
Oh, we still got to find Hazel.
Well, yeah.
Well, we said that we'd meet her back at the college.
She does have a space to do the ritual in.
Well, also we were thinking because if by some chance somebody does read one of the other copies of that book,
a lot got stolen.
Or they were stolen, but I think that I have a hunch that they were stolen without intent to read, with orders not to.
And with that, Annabelle, you hear inside your head. I really don't know what she sees in you. Like, we got the crate for you, but then you jump my guy?
Yeah.
I'm going to waste another spell slot for you because I really want to drive home. How incompetent I think you are as a thief. You can guarantee no one's reading the book, but I guess you have a copy.
First of all, didn't realize that he was one of yours until after the fact. Second, you don't know me. And so you have no judgment on my skills. Thank you. And tell your Goliath I'm sorry.
I am burning another spell slot.
Mad.
I'm going to kick your ass whenever you get to the gluttonous goat. Don't reply to this message.
I'll kick your ass first.
I am burning another slot. I would like to see you try.
I get the last word in this, no matter what. Let's fucking go.
But why are you staring off into the middle distance so angrily?
Ben, are you alright?
That it was definitely my aunt's people who took care of that. We have a guarantee no one's reading the other copies. The book's good. The book's fine.
You look like you're about to stab yourself in the thigh. Are you alright?
Not myself, but her representative who contacted me. Sure, yeah.
Oh, yes, I understand the rage in speaking to a representative from a company. I understand. I get it.
All right. Well, if we feel confident about the book and everything else that we have, then maybe we should go with the original plan. Just meet Hazel at the tower.
I think we have to.
Yeah, let's go. Let's not waste any more time.
Bought the other scroll.
Yeah. Hey, JJ, we would love to get that scroll.
She
Yes. And
absolutely gets it. Pastries as well.
Bjorn is trying to pay for this. I don't know if he's battling Annabelle to do so.
Annie is paying for it, yeah. It's just...
He's like, let me pay for it.
Bjorn is trying to hand money over the counter and he's getting pastries put into his hand.
You can buy something for me later. You can, whatever. Pay me back some other way.
Fine, let me buy the baked goods. And something else later.
Gigi won't let you pay for the baked goods.
You can get me something nice later. It's fine.
And she'll
If it makes you
be
feel
like,
better.
You'll need your strength.
That's ominous.
You're deathly ill.
Fine. I give Gigi a hug. Thank you.
She gives you a squeeze back.
Thank you, Gigi.
And if you ever need anything, this is to Gigi. You or Nymor, please let us know.
Something about you all. I like you.
Well, you've been a good friend to us. We'd like to return the favor.
She lingers a little bit on Sullen.
Will you say bye to Noma for us?
Will do.
Okay, I know it's his reading time. Sullen realizes what he said and leaves quickly.
Yeah. She catches it.
Okay.
And just kind of stands there a little bit, almost dazed, looking off into the distance.
Okay.
Maybe remembering.
Insight check.
Maybe not.
Is that noticeable to us?
Okay, yeah, you can make the insight check to see whether or not you notice it.
Okay. Oh shit! Dirty 20.
I will say that you notice that she pauses and kind of gets lost, almost like Scotty did earlier, but then just kind of shakes her head and.
All right. Well, hopefully we'll see you again soon.
We'll head on out.
One by one, you leave. Make your way across town back to where Hazel and Blaze are staying, And because we're getting close to the end, I don't want to leave it like this. We're going to fast forward to y'all have set up the ritual. Hazel's on board. So, what are your objects? Just remind me again.
We have a twisted raven.
We have the book
The clock.
that is ready for haste and
Haste
slow
and
to be
slow.
cast on it.
Yeah.
All right. You, kind of with Sullen, you and Hazel, working together, set up the area. Bjorn, there is, they pull out kind of a chaise lounge. So it's cushioned, but it doesn't really have, they pull that out so that there's no armrests or any backing to it. So, or it's like an oversized ottoman for you to kind of lay down in the middle, and then scribing on the ground all of the necessary insignia and whatnot for this, drawing out the circles and the interlocking circles, and then forming that around each of these pieces. Sheer and then Hazel getting in place around getting ready for the clock. Hazel looks to each of you and tells Scotty to at first she's about to tell you to go stand by the raven, and then she looks back at Annabelle and says, "No, you go by the bird. Scotty, you go to the book."
All right.
Okay.
Scotty.
Scotty's gonna cast Spare the Dying on her brother as she walks past him.
Scotty.
You got this.
Yeah.
See you on the other side.
Well, take care of Freya for me.
You're gonna take care of Freya yourself. Actually, I'll take Freya. Hold her.
Thank you.
Hazel kind of looks at you and is like, "Scotty,
Mhm.
that is your gift. You each have to
Oh.
provide a gift in this situation." The joke that continues between the two of you, which symbolizes your care and love and relationship, should be good enough. Annabelle. Something that is twice dead befits you.
Huh.
What do you offer in support of Bjorn?
I am going to. I'm gonna draw from one of my from one of her sheaths. Let's say it's one in her boot. The dagger that Bjorn had helped to work to enchant. Her +1 dagger that Bjorn worked on. And she's just gonna press that into his hand for him to take. Be like, "I think you need this a little bit more right now. Defending you how I can, but you can defend yourself too."
May I not need it? Thank you.
Then I'll go back to my spot by the raven.
Thank you, Annie.
I'm gonna punch him in the shoulder and then go back.
You get off for that this time. Next time I'll get you back.
Like you can catch me.
I'm a little faster.
Thanks,
Sure.
Scotty. just notices the cover of the book she's standing next to.
Hazel comes over to Sheer and slow or haste. Pick your poison.
I got haste, so I'll stick with haste.
Hazel takes slow, opens up the scroll, and begins casting it. You should also offer a gift.
I'm just gonna take out of my documents. No, I'm not.
Yeah.
An IOU for later.
Right? Like that works. We'll circle back. I will, as I am like before Hazel sort of begins casting and as everyone's setting up, I will take out my viola and just like as this is being set up, just playing a song that is sort of equal to the Song of Rest, which is extra hit points if people are healing, which wouldn't directly translate to this, but I'm trying to like boost the situation generally.
I pick up what you're putting down. You're wanting to boost the healing magic that is about to happen.
Yeah, it's like a hype music, if you will.
Mm-hmm. Through the mutual casting, the clock begins to click backwards and progress backwards. And she nods over to you, Sullen, who you are in the center of the circle, standing over Bjorn, like as if you were behind him, but at his head as he is laying down. Please describe your casting and your gift.
I think that Sullen has probably already drawn the majority of all the glyphs that he needs on the floor. He has a notebook that's his own notes that are quite sloppy, that he keeps all the time, and they have copies of the glyphs, and they're not very neat, but they get progressively better. I think that he has his brother's notebook with everything in it. That is also open. And he's standing kind of in front of Bjorn so that he can see him, and is flipping through these notebooks, kind of double checking the glyphs, and sort of looks at him and looks at the notebook and looks back at him. Opens his own sketchbook and kind of flips back and tears out a page and hands him a page. And it's a very old drawing of him from back when they first met.
Thank you.
It's a cartoon at best, and it's very
not
creepy
bad.
that I had this actually before we met. And
Well, I was going to say that I was wrong about you when we met the first time.
I'm not so sure that you were.
I am. You're a much better man than I thought you were. I don't think I'm supposed to be giving other people gifts, but here, and he'll give Sullen the little carved wooden raven that he got back in Brackenstein at the very beginning of the game.
I didn't know that you had this.
I picked up a couple of animals. Seemed fitting.
Just in case you're saving these for rainy days.
Sure. Reminds me of home.
And we're going to make sure that you still see
Well, I hope you can see it one day too.
I'd like that. Now, would you hold still for a minute?
I will do my best.
Okay. I have to draw a glyph on your chest. Don't make fun of me.
Yeah, I'm gonna make fun of the guy who's trying to save my life.
It's not been the first time, or the last time, I'm sure.
Carry on, bird boy.
Alright, Blondie, don't get full of yourself here. Got plenty of canvas to draw some other rude figures, you know.
Hard to be full of yourself when you're covered in slime.
You're gonna get better. And he starts drawing and kind of finishes everything, and then steps out to the circle and goes back behind Bjorn where he's kind of laying, and goes, "Shut your eyes."
They are shut.
He takes the piece of chalk and looks at him and looks at the floor and looks at everyone and stoops down and shuts it quickly with a flick of his wrist. And stands up and closes his eyes and puts his hands out over Bjorn and kind of focuses. And then that doesn't really work because it's a little showy, and he gets on his knees and holds the notebook and puts a hand on Bjorn's shoulder. And then there's calm over his face with his eyes shut. And then he casts the magic.
Sullen, do you have a d20 nearby?
Yeah, I do.
I would love for you to roll me a d20, then DM me what you rolled,
It's a flat 20.
and add your spellcasting modifier to it.
Okay. That's comforting.
Stealing one from Sarah.
Ah! God damn it!
I'm sending you a picture.
Yo.
I don't know if I've ever been this nervous in D&D outside of a battle.
That can't be true.
Outside of a battle.
Bjorn. You can tell the sun is over Valkyr because you recognize the rolling hills in the background. You feel the warmth on your face. And everything kind of goes white for a moment. And you see Iona standing in front of you in full armor with a winged helmet, glowing white hair.
This is me.
This is Bjorn, sorry.
Okay,
Bjorn.
it's fine.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't know who she is.
Bjorn.
Iona.
It's not every day that I greet people when they're not on the battlefield.
I don't really know what to say. But I'm glad to see you. You've done so much for me. If this is to be the last time, then I'm glad I got to see you one more time. Thank you.
You're welcome. But this most likely will not be the last time that you see me. And she puts her hand out and puts it on your chest where Sullen was drawing. And for the first time, in what feels like forever, you inhale a breath and it doesn't hurt. And you can use the full capacity of your lungs. Your skin no longer slimy. Your existence restored as you see your friends surrounding you, and you are cured. And as much as I'd love to say that that is where we're going to end the session, Scotty, a sending stone in your possession goes off, and you hear, Scotty, where are you? As much as I hate to say this, I may need all of your help. Vasmir stole something. And that's where we're going to end the session.
The voice! Who's the voice? Who's the voice?
First of all, how dare you?
My sweet baby wingman. No.
Is that Kyola?
Yeah.
You recognize the voice as Kyola.
No.
Ah!
My baby.
I'm screaming on the inside so I don't max my microphone out.
Yeah.
Ah!
Scream in your heart.
Y'all, this was a fun session to play.
Holy shit.
To
Shit.
plan.
Give me the Kyola.
Oh, hey.
Great job, DM. Good job. Fantastic.
Y'all.
Great feedback.
No. This is some of the best RP that we've had on the channel, like, at all. Just FYI. Yeah. Okay, let's go ahead and do our round of shout-outs.
Oh no.
Oh no. How do we do this
no.
again?
You mean I gotta remember who I am and what I do?
Yeah.
That's too much. I can't do that.
I'm busy screaming. Usually I'm first, so I guess I'll just go. Hi, I'm
Yeah.
Elegant Feather Duster. I am Elegant Feather Duster on most social media platforms. Please come say hi to me. I am Elegant Feather on Twitter because there's a character limit and I have the world's longest username. I'm sorry. I'm about to be at New York Comic Con, so if you're there, say hi to me. I'll see you guys soon.
Kai.
Ooh, me. I'm not muted for once. I was like, oh, I'm muted. Yeah, I am Kai, Kyola Cosplay on the social media. I am mostly here, but there's, something creeping out of Null Shore over on ye old No Fan podcasts that you should check out. Finger guns.
It's good, guys. If you haven't been watching it, come harass me in the chats with them because it's good.
We love No Fame.
We should, yeah, we do
Yeah,
the night
yeah.
bot for that. Vic.
Hello, I'm Vic, or Vicious Frockery. I'm taking a very small social media break, but I will also be at New York City Comic Con, and I'm very excited to be there. I will be in and out, very busy, but please let me know if you're going to be there. Otherwise, I'm on Twitter as Vicious Frockery, and also Instagram, and also mostly watching Interview with a Vampire. So if you want to see me yell about that, please hang on.
I probably should have said I'm judging the Marvel costume contest. I'm judging the Marvel costume contest at New York Comic Con. That's
what day is that? What day is that?
Yeah,
on
when is
Saturday at the end of the day. So that is not the Big Crown Championship one. It is specifically the Marvel one at the Marvel booth.
And I'll be there doing that with him. I will be attending.
People get photos, send them, put them on the social medias.
Yep. Nat.
Hello, I'm Natalie, Shield Maiden or Shield Maiden cosplay across all platforms. That's Shield with 2 eyes. You can also find me on Instagram at zelma.arts, where I post my pottery and other projects and shit like that. Yeah, I've been working on chainmail, so you can keep tabs on that progress on my socials. That's all I got. Yeah.
Amber.
Hi, I'm Amber, or Badoni Italic, or Badoni Cosplay across the things, the such, and the places, and the whatnot. Hopefully some Dragon Con photos will be coming in through. Still waiting for them to come out, but we got Bethany progress. And speaking of Bethany, coming here soon. I got to figure out some techie things. I will be doing in cosplay a Dragon Age 2 run through on the Gut Punch RP channel. So definitely sometime in October, like very soon. Just got to nail out techie stuff. But yeah. Come see me play a very modded game where I get to play the sister that doesn't always survive the intro.
Hi, I'm Jessica, Dr. Psych Owl on the things and the stuff, except for on Twitter where I'm Dr. Psych Owl TV. It's been a minute since did this thing, but I guess it's kind of like riding a bicycle or something. Yeah, I've been the DM tonight, and I guess I've kind of made the players feel some things. Whether
maybe a couple.
Just a little.
Whether they wanted to or not.
My heart rate has not been at a normal resting level for like an hour.
Great game, DM. You did good.
Yeah.
This is a good.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It's good to be back.
So it's good to be back. Yeah, we're gonna go and we're gonna raid Q Times. Looks like they're doing some spacey RP stuff.
Ooh.
So let's go send them some love and whatnot. Come back on Friday for some Darkness Rising. We love you all.
Boss fight.
How many owls? How many owls? How many owls? How many owls?
Oh shit. You know what?
We're back. We're starting new.
No, we're not, because I don't think we even yelled about this. Sullen rolled a nat 20, so there are a natural 20 level of owls, number of owls in the trench code.
If you haven't joined our Discord, I will put the nat
20's in fucking chat.
20's in chat.
Your face
Holy
is going,
shit.
It's a 1. It's a 1.
Yeah.
It was either one or the other. Like, nothing in between.
The power of acting.
So, I was just like, I'm like trying to type because it's one of the specialty dice, and I'm like, double check. That is a 20, right? And
That's what I did. I was like, that's not a 1, right?
So, all right, we're gonna go raid Q Times. We love you all, and we'll see you back on Friday. Bye bye.